Welcome to a French chef surviving an existential crisis. Voulez-vous ouf? Some cheese for the quiche and some for my doggies. Crust, half and half. This one's nice. Comes from a local farm. Chopped spinach, pepper, and salt. If you're making this for a man, maybe a little pork sausage. To pre-cook that sausage. That's for the young ladies out there. You know, these are lessons to how to keep a man too. Quiche is a great dish when you don't have a lot to work with and you want to eat light fare. Look in the oven before you preheat. That's a pro tip. And it's time for a cleaning. Now you want to beat your eggs, but then you're going to want to whisk your eggs together ever so gently. Remember, we don't beat the eggs for a quiche. It's a peaceful dish. Remember, patience is a virtue, especially when the world seems to be moving at a pace that's so stressful. Remember to take the time to do things that you enjoy, take care of those that you love, and give kindness. Remember, every act of joy is an act of resistance. Sausage, so I'm gonna go light on the salt and pepper. And remember, gals, nobody wants a salty quiche. Bake your crust 400, but be careful. Do not burn it. It's important to stay present, then layer. Another pro tip, ladies, long stem roses can last longer if you feed them, and you might be able to grow them if you add a little bit of rooting hormone to the tip. Cut them on an angle. Remember, we're all in this together. Of course, unless we're not, and we can't trust our neighbors, and yeah. Well, the quiche. I said 3 things for certain. Taxes, death, and dishes. Then you just give it a little shake, maybe a drop, and top it with the rest of the cheese. I like to put a 20-minute timer on just so I don't lose track of it. So now at this point, your quiche is in the oven, and your boyfriend might be in the shower if you're lucky. Anyway, it's time to take some time for yourself. Remember to breathe. Give yourself grace. You know, you've been sucking it in for 20 years. You can just let it go. You're in your home. Yes. Oh, and that goes to another pro tip for the gals out there, you know. Stop wearing rayon underwear. Cotton is definitely what you're going to want. And, yeah, you know, nobody cares. Nobody cares. You're saying, oh, do I look like fat in this? Yes, your ass looks fat because it's fat. It's okay. My ass is fat too. That's why some people love me. And other people love me for the valor of my, and the content, you know, of my content. And so for you friends and fans out there, yeah, smoke them if you got them. Enjoy your time. Take a moment for yourself. Reflect, meditate, watch something that is inspirational. Read a book, read your Bible, you know. Journal. That's a really good thing to do. You can't tell something to people that don't want to listen to you, so you just journal it. And then someday, you know, you read it back to yourself and give yourself validation that you didn't get from others. But this quiche, you're gonna love it. And here we are, a lovely, perfectly cooked quiche. Thank you.